I am very sure that you can relate to what I will say today. The Word of God says, I beseech thee, brethren, by the mercies of God, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, which is your reasonable service. So God calls us to live this life of sacrifice, this life of serving, this life of giving. The thing about a living sacrifice is that it's alive and it's put on the cross and it's put on an altar, but it's also talking. So a living sacrifice will complain. A living sacrifice will speak its story. A living sacrifice will tell how uncomfortable, how discomforting it is to be on the altar. Also, a living sacrifice has two legs that can undo itself and run away from the altar. You and I are called to be a living sacrifice. That means that we are called to live our lives while dying for the will of God. And one of the ways that sometimes we have this romanticized ways of thinking about the will of God. We think the will of God makes us alive. We think the will of God that's so good for us that we want other people to know. We want to tell these stories. But you can go through the Bible time and time again and you meet people that have had encounters with God that would not even open their mouth to tell because it terrorizes them. Sacrificial living means that you are dying while you are alive. You are uncomfortable. One of the ways that you know you are living right in the smack dab in the middle of the will of God is that it hurts, is that it's painful. But the word also tells us after we offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto God, then we will taste the good and the pleasing and the perfect will of God. I don't know about you, but I would rather be uncomfortable. I would rather feel like I'm dying. I would rather feel like this is not comfortable at all. I want to do something different and know that I'm in the middle of the will of God than live my best life and one day hear God say, depart from me, you worker of iniquity, because I knew you not. God bless you.